Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He finds Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Down the sideline, inside the 30. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. Gets to space right side. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
He brings it in. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Coming out, throwing is Baker. Taking a shot deep down the field and got. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Baker out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. It is caught left side. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On the give, this is Irving. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, it's Mayfield. On target to Godwin. This forward to the 19.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. From the gun, Mayfield. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Run. Cut.
Throwing again is Baker. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down throw for Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So that brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. The Bills with a punt team out there. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Punt taken at midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Baker now off to play fake. Headed out right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it's second down coming up.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. We give for the first time to Rachaad White. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Set. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Set. What's that?
Working inside the red zone. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Option. Set. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Coleman with the grab. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is on target to Christian Watson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll try the right side with Cook. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's got Watson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. They put a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Allen. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot.
And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. What's that?
Baker now. Rolling left, buying some time. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Set. Run, run, run. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
What's that?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got this at the 27. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Bills will take over possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Allen now on 1st down. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second down. Here's Allen again. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and long for him here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Punt team on the field. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Regular. What's that?
1st down. Here's Baker. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 30 on 2nd down. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He fields it cleanly. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bass now to kick this away. Rashad White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
They give to Irving, left side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Set. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down. It connects on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
What's up?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. What's up?
Baker throwing again. Culp with a catch. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! What's up?
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
So close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
Hey, alert 33. Good. What's up?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Davis up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 34. Connection made to Coleman. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He has the 1st over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now Allen off the play action. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Forced out to his right. And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
Here's Baker. Shakes himself free. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
At the 45-yard line.
Set. What's that?
Irving here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Set. Cut.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Third down run from White. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. They managed just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
You know what, Kate, this reminds me of? It reminds me of Hoosiers when the character says, I'll make it. When the coach makes that kind of call and puts the trust in the kicker, well, the kicker's got to make it. He's got to deliver, and he does just that with a great throw and a big-time play.
Set.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Godwin. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter.
With the score, Buccaneers 41.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Watson with the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. Throwing here, Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw again, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Across the 20, continuing to work. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's White on the give. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Still 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Looking slant route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Cook calls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Allen gonna throw again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Connects with Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now to throw. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. To the air again, Allen. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job, but you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
Again, Allen to the air. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Throwing now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Got a man. Palmer has it. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Irving on the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option. Run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Hurry!
Once again, Irving. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.